Hello dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. This is Uncut Fishing, and you can see the river or stream, call it what you like, that I'm at. Looking perfect actually, but I've been fishing here for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, and I tried to shoot, I don't know, maybe this will be appended to the fragments of that first segment, so you already saw how it went. If it's a standalone video, just a quick recap. A lot of follows, but very cautious takes, in many cases no takes at all. A couple of fish hooked, but nothing special. And then it started raining. I stopped recording. The rain's over, and it doesn't seem that a lot has changed in terms of fish activity, but we'll see. It's late July evening, pretty late evening I suppose. I'm using my 2 meters 47 feet 10 fast action light medium power spinning. I'm back to the spinner, Mapsaglia TW copper colored number 2 with a replaced hook. While I wasn't recording, I tried the spoon, I tried one of my crankbaits. Before that I tried a spinner with a jig. Everything works the same. That is not very well. This was probably a snack. So, as you can see, a small trout. I retrieved the spinner in this area several times. It took when I stopped it in the water, thinking what to do next. Get off. Didn't want to touch it. Got a branch. What is that? Usually you can shake those things off pretty easily, not this time. Very good run. The stream is running low, and it's that type of a stream, especially when it's running low. Everything looks like a top spot. Water temperature, by the way, is 19 degrees, 66, something like that Fahrenheit. By the way, 66 Fahrenheit on 19 degrees is pretty warm for the stream, for the trout stream. But it's not critical. Okay. Couldn't hook anything on camera underneath the trees. Let's see if we can hook anything on this open run. Oh, I got a take when I was making a step. Not the largest of fish, just a medium. Here it is. 25 centimeters, 10 inches. Not more, probably. Yeah, but maybe activity could improve. Let's hope so. But again, I get the feeling that it followed from God knows where. And when I was waiting, maybe I stopped for a moment, the retrieval changed and it hit it. The sweet spot is over there. I wouldn't be that surprised if that fish was sitting over there. Who knows? So many options. There, here. Again, didn't take while I was retrieving, stopped, boom, it took. But a very small one. I would rather have it not take it. to medium-sized fish. Here it is. Now we're getting closer to a good one. Lots of branches in there. Yeah, there ain't too many trout in there, especially large ones. And when the stream looks like that, when everything looks like a potential spot, finding them is actually not that easy. You have to stay patient. And furthermore, the activity is not the best. Oh man, it got off. It was pretty nice. I think first it touched the spinner over there, and then it followed when I stopped, or sort of stopped the spinner in the water, as was the case with many other fish. Then it tried to take it. It was probably the largest of those I hooked or saw in this particular segment. It had the hook in its mouth. Oh, I don't know if it's the fish that took it first, but I think it's even better. Oh, it's got the spinner around its head. Around its body, even. Oh, nice mid to high 30s brown trout. Here it is. No. It's resting. Yeah, they waste a lot of energy pretty quickly. It's still sitting right there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Off it goes. In any case, I got to take further there, at least 5 meters further away. And then it took here. I don't know if that's the same fish. It didn't look like it was. If it was the same fish, it's the first one today that actually had a take and then followed and tried again. Every other fish that I saw wasn't so decisive. It's not a deep spot, but pretty nice fish nevertheless. So that's an example of why you need to check out pretty much everything, and even straight runs. Fish sometimes go into them. Obviously structures on the water. Oh, there is a small trout. On the water, logs, stuff like that. They are primary target, as always. That was such an intense take from this small fish. Insane. Look at this. But such an intense take. Oh man. Is it still on? I got a fish and then I snagged. No, I think it's not on. Yeah, it got off and then I snagged immediately. It was a pretty nice medium-sized fish. So, my luck is turning or what? That's nice. Oh, dark. Not a large fish. Calm down. Almost had it unhooked. Oh yeah, it's definitely not large. 30 plus. Here it is. Had some injury on the nose. It's all healed right now. Off it goes. So yeah, that was a good spot. but when it went out of that structure, it definitely looked larger. You can't get used to these things. Although sometimes I had these periods when I underestimated the size of fish, but usually you will overestimate it. Can we get more small ones? I'll be using a landing net for this one. High 20s, about 11 inches at least. Oh, sorry if you didn't see it. Mosquitoes were biting my cheeks, and it was also wiggling, couldn't hold it. Very interesting stretch. Oh, why didn't I make a cast sooner into that spot? It was better than the one I just released, I think. Should have made that cast before. Yeah, fish are sort of active, but this is not one of those magical days that you get now and then. Yeah, that fish is not interested. Let's look for another one. It was not a very good retrieve. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a bad snack, it's not a reed. Oh no, it's probably a log. Oh, oh no, 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 I unsnagged it, yes! That's lucky. Don't tell me there is nothing in there. I don't know, I think that's the best run I've seen today. Was that a tick? Yeah, small fish. Obviously, a lot depends on what's on the bottom. Maybe the bottom is not very attractive to them. There was one there. There is a small one in there. But sort of underwhelming. And the takes today are such that many of those takes that I had, I know of only because I saw the fish. And yeah, in this case, there were a lot of touches and you'd never know if it's a fish or not a fish and how large it is. This is a small one. Here it is. But yeah, it's pretty disappointing. And the sun is getting down. There's not much time left. be that only this one resided here. Okay, some deeper stretch, and then the shadow. That shadow might be slightly too dark already when I get there. Small one. Not very interested, sorry. Not a very good cast. So slippery. I mean, wading requires so much attention. Small one was following so close that I thought that I had a piece of grass on the treble. Okay. Don't tell me there will be nothing in there. Oh man. It followed, and it took, and I couldn't hook it, man. So that's the type of takes that oh, it followed again. Had a look, turned around, maybe saw me. In any case, there is a fish in there. Now I have to approach it. Snagged into underwater log. Now I'm standing very close to the fish. Got rid of one branch which was in the way. Yeah, but the fish is now uninterested. It's unfortunate. A nice fish again, not a trophy, but a solid fish. That's a shame. Oh, that's even a better one. Got it, got it, got it. Don't go there. Not a giant. Oh, I'll be stressing it out with the net. Oh man, what? Here it is. Again, mid to high 30s. Thought for a moment that it was larger, but I mean, that's still not bad. It could be the same fish, but I doubt it. One was there, and I think this was a different one. So, should we go on? Okay, let's make a few more casts while I say my goodbyes. As usual, you can check out the links if you are looking, if you are, you know, fast forwarded to the end of the video. You can see the links to other fish down below in the description. I always put all the timelines to the best spots, to the best moments. And if you like this video, check out my other videos, especially the ones that I uploaded this year. And those, I think, are some of the best videos I have, even though the ones that I uploaded in 2016 have the biggest viewing numbers. That's very strange. In my opinion, they're not better than the ones that have much less views, but I recommend you check out my 2018 videos. I will put a link here. Just click the eye icon and you will get more suggestions, but obviously you can visit the channel, and while you're there, consider subscribing. It's free. It can be anonymous. You can make your subscriptions invisible to others, and obviously you can unsubscribe at any time. So, but for the channel like mine, it's a huge boost. Okay, and I suspect we'll be quitting at this just to check this structure out. Oh, and I had a fish. I lost it. That would be nice. Closing. Here it is. Not a large one. A small one, actually. I didn't even get the spinner to the structure that I was checking out. Here it is. And the sun is settling. Let's try the structure that I was after. Nothing. So that will be it, folks. Thanks for watching. This was Uncut Fishing. Like, share, subscribe. That really helps, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.